entirely different shape, doubling in length and conforming to the shape of your baby's mouth cavity. Hormones that affect lactation and how to elicit them. It takes more than the right equipment to make milk. It is also necessary for that equipment to get the signal that it is time to start producing and releasing the milk. This is the job of certain hormones that are produced in the body, hormones that may rise or fall according to the mother's stress level and the atmosphere in which she first starts suckling her baby. Oxytocin. The hormone oxytocin plays as large a role in lactation and mothering as it does in the process of labor and birth. When you feel your uterus contract during or after labor, you are feeling just one of the many effects of oxytocin. In this case, the ability to expel something from a bodily organ. Oxytocin not only stimulates the muscles of the uterus to expel the baby at the culmination of labor, it also stimulates the muscles of the breast to expel milk during nursing in what is called the letdown reflex. Oxytocin has been called the hormone of calm, love, and healing because of the kinds of feelings it causes in the mother and the interactions with her baby that often trigger its release. For instance, it has been found that a newborn baby can cause additional oxytocin release in the mother's bloodstream by massaging, nuzzling, or licking her nipple. Both skin-to-skin contact and eye-to-eye communication between mother and baby also trigger the release of oxytocin. Under the influence of high oxytocin levels, mother and baby tend to stare at each other lovingly, provided that skin-to-skin contact, or only light clothing between them, is the norm just after birth, and there are no distractions or interruptions. Extremely high levels of oxytocin persist in the bloodstreams of mother and baby for about an hour after vaginal birth, giving both a feeling of well-being and gratitude. Higher levels than usual will persist throughout the nursing period, as long as the mother doesn't have extremely high levels of stress, since high levels of stress hormones inhibit the secretion of oxytocin. And though severe stress can sometimes inhibit the release of oxytocin, research has also shown that oxytocin often lowers stress in lactating women by slowing the heart rate and reducing blood pressure. There is evidence that the powerful calming effect that breastfeeding can have on a mother during the early weeks of life is long-lasting. Dr. Kirsten Uvnas Moberg, a Swedish oxytocin researcher, found that women who breastfed their babies for the first 7 weeks were calmer when their babies were 6 months old than women who never breastfed. Her research team also found that small amounts of oxytocin reduce anxiety and increase curiosity and a willingness to relate with another being. In Moberg's words, oxytocin is physiology's forget-me-not that makes recognition and bonding reverberate in the nerve's pathways. Larger amounts of oxytocin, such as that which a mother and baby might experience during a longer nursing session, produce a more pronounced calming effect, a tendency to move around less, to relax and rest. The same research team discovered that oxytocin also alleviates pain. When a rat is given repeated oxytocin injections, it will take longer than usual to pull its tail out of water that is too hot. Oxytocin's ability to reduce pain applies to both mother and baby, and is a blessing that is quite noticeable when a breastfed baby must undergo a painful medical test or a new mother is healing after a cesarean. Are you surprised that one hormone can do so many different things related to nurturing and parenting? Actually, it can do all that and more. To illustrate what I mean, it is worth knowing that we